everyone, welcome to Miss Best's Place. Tonight I'm going to make for y'all this recipe I found. I thought it sounded delicious. It's called blueberry crumble muffins, and the crumble part is the part that you put on top. So blueberry, and it also has a syrup that goes on top of that, which I'll be making homemade, and the crumble goes last. So let's get started. I'm gonna read to y'all what I'm gonna put in this. Now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna assemble the batter. The batter has 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I've gotten out, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I got my baking powder. I'm gonna have to measure that out for you. A half a teaspoon of salt, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, which I have my sugar. A half a cup of melted butter, 2 eggs, got the butter, got the eggs, 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla, got my vanilla, half and half or heavy whipping cream, or you could use regular milk if you want. But this is gonna be half and half. And then 1 cup of blueberries, got my blueberries. Now it did say for those blueberries to mix better, to put a little bit of the flour mixture, a little bit of flour on them, and stir them around. I don't know why you do that. I'm just going by the recipe. The syrup I've got cooking over here on the stove. All right, mix a little bit of the flour with the blueberries. It's Friday here, South Alabama. Feels really good outside. It's kind of getting a little cooler in the late in the day, which will be great because it's been really hot still. Because we're only about 8 miles from Florida here. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. It says to mix the dry ingredients first. So in a large bowl, we're gonna combine all the dry ingredients and whisk them together. So we've got, for dry, we've got sugar. We have flour, which is 2 cups, all purpose. We have a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna have to get my measuring spoons over here. Half a teaspoon. I hear you over there, buddy. That's the most used measuring spoon I have. Looks like we've got some sugar on it. All right. Salt. I did have a different thing of salt. Let me use this one. So a half a teaspoon of salt. Because you always got to have a little salty with a little bit of sweet. All right. What else have we got? Flour, baking powder. Baking powder. We have to get 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So let's do 3 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. So we have sugar, salt, baking powder, and flour. And I'll whisk that around really good. Get that all mixed up. Alright, and then in another bowl, it says to mix the wet ingredients. So we're going to do the butter. So we've got a half a cup of butter here, which is a whole stick. don't waste any of that. Two eggs. One. Oh, I forgot my sugar. I didn't put my sugar, or did I put my sugar? Oh, this sugar's for something else. That's for my crumble. I think I put my sugar in there. Yeah, I think I should. Okay. We got eggs, butter, vanilla. We need vanilla. And it's 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla. So there's one. I need 3 of these because this is a half. So that's, well, no, that's one, that's 2, that's one, that makes 1 teaspoon. That's 2. And that's a half. Y'all kids, make sure y'all do your math in school. All right, and then we need our milk, or half and half, or cream. I had all these already poured out for you. Try to save some time. And then a cup of blueberries, which we're gonna save those for last. So now it says in a separate bowl, whisk together the wet ingredients. Let's whisk these together. And then we're going to combine. Then we're going to put the blueberries in. So there's our wet. Now, yesterday, or day before yesterday, I made some blueberry muffins from the packet. So I'm just interested to see if these come out as well, tasting as well. They've got to taste better. They have to. I got everything in here. This doesn't look very wet. It doesn't look very wet at all. But that don't look very wet. I'm putting just a little bit more milk in there. Just a little bit more. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Oh, I gotta put another egg in there. Duh. Now, right, we're gonna beat this up good. And then I'm gonna fold in those blueberries. I don't wanna mash up my blueberries and get them. destroyed. I want them to be whole. There, that looks good. There's my blueberries. I'm going to use this other spoon here. Now that I got that mixed up. There we go. Oh, this looks pretty. All right, I've got my, let me move all this stuff out of the way. I have my pan over here with some little liners in it. And I'm going to, it says to fill these, let's see if it says, let's say 12 muffin tins with parchment paper, which I've got this. Then divide the batter evenly into each cup. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. A lot of people are using the parchment paper liners, like for the farm, like the farm stand use. I'll have to get me some of those. Muffins seem to rise up higher, or at least they look like they do. I'll come back and it says to evenly divide it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep adding this in there till I get it all in there. And then when I get these done, it says to work on my syrup and my crumble. So we're not done yet. This is like 3 steps. If you're gonna make this recipe, you better have lots of time for it. I'm hoping that it'll be worth it to spend that much time on it. This was rated high among the recipes, very high, as very good. So let's go back over here. Let's put some more, because I've still got quite a bit of batter over here. It'll get to settle in as I wait on the other stuff to cook or to mix up. I already have my blueberries, so it calls for a cup of blueberries, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and a tablespoon of sugar. I think that's right. Yeah, tablespoon lemon juice, tablespoon sugar, and a cup of blueberries. And what I'm doing is I'm cooking them slowly on the stove, and it's gonna make us like a syrup, like a homemade syrup. All right, got those all in there. Got just a little bit more. Okay. Now, Get all this out of my way. All right, next thing it says is to, in a small skillet, add the ingredients for the blueberry syrup and put over medium heat, stirring occasionally. Once simmering, stir consistently for 2 minutes, then use a fork to mash the blueberries lightly. Use a spoon to evenly divide the syrup over the batter in the muffin pan and set aside. In a medium bowl, combine all the ingredients for the crumb. Okay, let's do this first. All right, I've got my syrup. I've already been cooking it. Let me get me a fork. Gonna mash up these blueberries. This looks really good. It doesn't say to let this cool. So, let me make sure. Nope, did not say to let it cool. Woo. It's hot, but let me taste it. It's a little tart, but it's very blueberry because that's what it is blueberries. All right, get me another spoon. Okay. I'm gonna put a spoonful on top of each one. Man, this is it's gonna overflow. It's gonna overflow. Maybe I should make a little indentation in there. Yeah. Ooh, I about got too much of. Let's put some over here on this one. Alrighty. Now, next, I'm gonna get another bowl out. We'll make the crumble. So the crumble is half a cup of all-purpose flour, There's my half a cup of flour. Turn my oven on. All right, and then a third of a cup of sugar, which is what I have right here that I thought I forgot to put in, but I didn't. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Y'all, that was the most used. No, that other one was 1 tablespoon. All right. Here we go. Three tablespoons of brown sugar. There's one. Three tablespoons. Then a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. That's a half. This is pink Himalayan salt, if y'all are wondering why it's pink. And then the last thing is 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Oh boy. Guess who that is? Hey. That's little wild man. Let's see. What you barking about? Ah, Harley's got a piece of chew toy. Not chew toy, but a chew stick, kind of like a rawhide stick. And here lately, he thinks he has to have all the snacks. Yeah. No, you don't need that. There's probably 20 of those in the floor in the living room, and he thinks he has to have the one that Harley has. Isn't that the way it is? I like kids. They all want to play with the same toy. All right, there's my 4 tablespoons of butter. And that was half a stick. In case you didn't know. All right. To get this, it's supposed to be crumbly, so I don't know if y'all can see that or not. All right, I'm gonna use my hands for this, so make sure my hands are clean. That should be. I got me some new dish towels for fall. All right, here's our crumble. Now, I'm going to read the directions again. It says to put the crumble topping on using a fork. I'm not going to use a fork. I'm going to use my hands. And just let it crumble down out of my hand. Ooh, this could be good. How many of y'all like crumble on your muffins or candies, cakes, cookies? I love it. Let me make sure I got enough of all for all of them before I get generous. Then I'll go back. Alrighty. Now, let me see if I can clean it up a little bit. Can y'all see me? Okay. Ooh, these look so good. I'm gonna put these in the oven on 350, and it says to bake them for 10 minutes. My oven's almost heated up. When I come back, I will pull these out and I'm gonna show y'all how good they look. We'll be right back. So far, this has almost been 10 minutes, but we're probably gonna have to put them in a little longer because I have this pan underneath them. But oh, it's kind of running over a little bit there, so we might have a whole cake instead of a cupcake, but we'll see. I'm gonna reset my timer for 2 more minutes. Okay, so I read my directions wrong. At the bottom of the page, it says bake at 425 for 15 minutes and then lower the temperature to 350 for 10 minutes. So at the moment, I have corrected that, but you know how they say the ugliest muffin is usually prettier than the ugliest muffin is usually better than the prettiest muffin. So we're about to find out. Timer went off. Let's see what we got here. They kind of look like they rose up and fluffed out. They don't have a top on them, that's for sure. May not have done some like they're supposed to because I had an extra pan underneath it. So I didn't want them to get burned. Well, what y'all think? They kind of look weird, don't they? This is my first time making them. So, we'll see what they taste like. Just rake it in there. Now, y'all remember what I said? Just because it's ugly don't mean it don't taste good. Smells good. All right. It's really hot. Should I wait on it and let it cool off? Or should I just dive into it? It's done. I like a lot of butter on mine. I may end up putting some butter on it, but it's yeah. Alright. You guys to find out what it tastes like.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I have to be the taster.
I appreciate you and I've got your back.
Okay, that was just the setup. She was at a Zora and Mamamani rally, so of course the crowd loved her. And here's
Man,
what she
the
said.
top is good.
You see, I know what it feels like to be a pastor. For just doing your job. But I also know what it feels like to overcome adversity.
No. It might be ugly, but it sure is good. Mmm. Yeah, that's good. But this is a 3-part muffin. It's got the base, which is the batter with the blueberries. Then it's got the simple syrup, blueberry syrup that we made and put on top of it, and then it has the crumble on top of that. Mmm. I could just eat the crumble. It's good. Real good. It probably won't be as crumbly as this when it sits for a little while and cools off. Mmm. That's good. It was worth it. It took a while to make these. But it always takes a little while longer when you're filming a video. Mmm. I can't explain it. It's like chewy, crunchy, moist, blueberry-ish. I didn't about ate this whole thing, y'all. These are good too. These are big. Mmm. Flaky. Crunchy. It's good. Mmm. I'm gonna make myself sick after a while. Well, it might not be the prettiest, but it is good. Very good. Yeah, they kind of spread out a little bit. I didn't have the temperature right, so let me make sure I let you know at the end you were supposed to bake at 425 for 15 minutes. And then you were supposed to turn it down to 350 and bake it for 10 minutes. I started out at 350. I baked for 10, then I baked for 2, then I baked for 2 more, then I baked for 2 more, and then I said, let's do 10 more. So we did 10, 24, 25. We did 25 minutes, we just did it kind of backwards. So they're worth it though. Y'all get the recipe off my page and y'all go make these. They're very good. I am going to finish eating this one, and I might eat another one. I'm gonna get my husband in here and let him tell me what he thinks. So, thank y'all for stopping by on this Friday night here in South Alabama. Y'all come back. I'll see y'all on the next video. Love y'all. God bless. Come get you some, Stevie.
I will. Let it cool down.
Hey, how you doing?